Good morning, Oregon. Today we are assaulting hordes. Instead of it being the horde assault mode, we are assaulting the hordes. Horde is not assaulting us because we're looking to unlock Sarah's gas tank as soon as possible. And in order to do that, we will try to abuse some of the mechanics that are in the Horde assault mode, and I don't mean cheat spots or stuff like that. A little bit of those as well, just for reference's sake, but mostly we will be looking for destroying hordes instead of waiting for hordes to destroy us. Welcome in, I am your host, Bacon St. John, and you're listening to Bacon FM. This is the special kind of episode where we are trying new stuff for the future streams. Expect some Horde Assault speedruns coming in straight after this. We are starting out with the character called Rikki. You probably know her. She's quite popular in the fan base for whatever the reason. Probably because she's stripped in the higher plant, but potato doesn't matter. She is one of the fastest characters you can play with in this mode. Now we're looking to clump these guys up. They split already up, not the best solution. So we're gonna head straight for the bike while they're, gathering up each other. We're gonna plant a proximity bomb up in their face. Go for the next horde spawning it from here. Rinse and repeat, as we're looking to achieve a couple of things here. Clear out these hordes ASAP, and to unlock the bike as well ASAP. Now, in order to get the maximum out of it, take out the last horde with the SMP9. Leave one of these guys up and running until you unlock the bike, because you will get your ammo back. Boom. And this is done on a new PlayStation profile for one reason. The challenge mode patches do affect Horde Assault mode. So we are literally doing this the hardest way possible, straight from the start. And oh boy, man. This is an interesting experience that I'm running, as I'm hoping to turn this into a future challenge or speedrun or whatever the heck we're planning to do with it. But first things first, we're gonna... Okay, attractor bombs. We're gonna do the supply box, and we got some nice attractor bombs from there. We have a lot of materials for growlers, and that's our runner. Those dogs won't leave us alone during this challenge. And we're heading towards Little Bear Lake Nero checkpoint, as there is a feature there that is kind of hidden from plain sight, and it's called natural horde spawns. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go from the right side to there. And luckily for us, we got the perfect, and I mean the perfect, side job after unlocking this here. It's the headshots. Now, if you see on the top right corner, we have a timer. If you played Horde Assault before, you will probably know that what it does is it will spawn hordes in. But we're looking to double tap that. There's a natural horde spawn here, which allows us to do even more, rack up even more points. And on top of that, there's a shack here. This shack is really interesting because there's couple of things there that we want. There's some proximity bombs, ammo, all sorts of good stuff. And now the second horde is also coming in to join in the action. We're looking to rack those headshots up. And if you ever get stuck in a horde, just roll through. It will save you plenty of times over and over. Now I'm looking to get most of the headshots done. Then I'm gonna drop a grenade or a Molotov there. Okay, we accidentally completed the whole thing, but it's fine. A napalm is all the flame that we need in our heart. Next up ahead, we're going to go to the shack for a small little pickup of items. We're already 141k in the points. It's good enough to go. These items also pop in here during the normal playthrough. A proximity bomb, ammo, all sorts of good stuff. A Molotov. Now we're gonna head back to our bike and we're gonna go towards the O'Leary Mountain. There's another natural horde spawn, and if we time it right, we should arrive exactly when the timer horde is gonna spawn in. We should also look for supply crates, but currently that's not my main goal. I do recommend grabbing any supply crates that you can, but there is one nearby the horde anyway, so it's fine. We might want to go for this one first, as we do have 40 seconds left. And 40 seconds is a lot of time here. Unless you're fighting a horde. Okay, 27 seconds. I crashed my bike and I can still salvage this by just going to the horde spawn instead. We're gonna pick up the crate from there once we trigger the horde in, you know, from the timer first. We are supposed to stop around 100 meters away from it. That's the sweet spot. Okay, good. Now we have the horde coming in, which is the timer horde, and we're gonna trigger another horde straight over here. And we're looking to blow them both up at the same time, again. Whoa, okay, a little bit of damage. Never killed anybody. A lot of damage killed everybody. Trust me, I would know. I have failed a couple of permadeath speedruns in the last couple of days. Yesterday I failed one, and today I also failed one. But it's okay. Such is the life of a speedrunner. You absolutely cannot succeed in everything that you do. I'm looking to rack up a couple of melee kills here as well. And dude, get the heck off my swamp. Get the heck out of my swamp. Now we have Badlands, Big Game, Score Boost, and Napalm Molotov. I'm gonna grab the Napalm. We do have more than enough to craft more, but we're gonna go for the Death Train Horde next. I think at least. No, we're gonna do something better. We're gonna go here to this lake. I don't know what lake this is. I'm not a Days Gone cartographer, but I do know there's a supply crate there, which we're looking to unlock. And then we're going for the Cemetery Horde. Again, no idea what it's called. One of the things that I've never picked up on is to learn all of the horde location names, except for a couple of them that I tend to pick up during the speedruns. And as you can see, I still have not learned how to drive with a controller. Again, completely normal for me. This is the average gameplay from me with a controller. But I'm learning to improve. Always learning to improve. Now over here we get the major, score boost, and poison. We're gonna grab the score boost. We're looking to rack up as many points as we can in a short time frame. Because the next thing that we want is... Whoa, that's a horde spawning in. We're looking to stack them again. Hopefully we're not too far away from them. Nice. So we can start taking this horde down and waiting for the other horde to come from behind us. I think we're going to head towards here. This should allow us to see where the horde is coming from. The second horde, I mean. Okay, there it is. There's the horde. And instead of waiting for the hordes to hunt us, we're hunting them. Again, this is the assaulting hordes. And this is almost level 1 complete. We're looking to do a lot more here though. One of our goals is to get level 9 as soon as possible, because then the fun will start with the level ups. You will unlock all of the perks from the Horde Assault mode in faster than ever, and all of the patches as well. Okay, is there a crate here? Yes, there is. There's a crate straight here. We're gonna grab that one. There's a medkit there, in case you would want one, but I just don't care for it. My plan is to go and grab that supply box, get something good out of it. Should be right here. Where is it? Where is it? Need to figure out where the heck is it at, and it's here. Again, score boost. And we got medkits as well out of it. Now we're going to head towards the Death Train Horde to get even more hordes going on, because I'm looking to rack up a little bit more points during this run. I'm probably spending around 15 minutes per map farming them up, so I can get the negative perks online as soon as possible. We're looking for 2 negative perks. One is the reduced heal, and the second one is compulsory reloader. Those will make it so that we'll gain around 40% of extra points each run, and it's crazy with what you can do with those. But those will take a little bit of time. The timer is 30 seconds. So we're gonna go for the Death Train Horde, but there is another horde here. Please don't drive through here, because here's a cave that will trigger a horde. So drive around it as we're looking to stack the Death Train Horde up with another wave that is coming up from the timer. And as soon as our bike is fully depleted from fuel, I think it's time to quit with this run. 10 seconds till the timer horde. We got the best possible quest as well, which is 10 swarmers killed using molotovs. And boom, the horde has spawned. There it is. And the Death Train Horde as well on top of it. So it's a mayhem. It's an absolute mayhem what we're doing here. Do I have any grenades? Yes, I do. Now you could theoretically go up to 2 million points with this easily, with this strategy. Even before the ultimate horde spawns in, you could do a lot of damage and a lot of points. But this is like 1 million in 15 minutes or so. I'm looking to get 1 million points out of it. This will allow me to have around where the time where we unlock the last map, we will be having way more points than we need. In order to execute the best farming strategy in the Horde Assault, unlocking everything in one clean swoop. But if we fail the run, it's all good. We can continue onwards, and you will still get the information how to unlock Sarah's gas tank in under an hour or so. Supply box, auto shotgun, airbag, ammo. We're gonna grab the ammo. Screw that. And we still have a couple of napalm molotovs left in the bucket. We have a couple of proximity mines as well. We're gonna head down towards that cave, blast that horde open, and end this run. Okay, we got a supply box quest, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just blast open that horde. Where the heck is that cave? It's so bright. They really did make the daylight time shine in this remaster. It's so beautiful. Okay, that's still not enough. That's still not enough. But we're done with this run. Do I have any explosives that are meaningful? Boom. Okay, that was not good enough. That was not enough. Okay, 17 minutes done. I'm hoping to do this Horde Assault to Sarah's gas tank in under an hour. I pressed the wrong button. Happens all the time in this game mode because for whatever the reason, quit Horde Assault. Let's go in and grab the Belknap map. I will show you the basic farming route of the Belknap map for the very first round. What you want is slow healing and Rikki. We're currently at level 3. And off we go. Over here we are starting off with Stinger. That means we are very vulnerable for towards runners. Again, make sure that these guys are kited properly up in a circular motion. Blow them up. Take care of them. And the next horde will come from that rock. Kite these guys around so they turn into all a big clump. I planted the wrong thing. And we're gonna abuse the heck out of the proximity bombs that we're given. Heal. Hop on the bike. Sadly enough, I don't really care for this horde, but there's a crate in below, so we're gonna have to take care of it. Because that's a really good crate to pick up early on here. Boom, done. Now we're gonna go for that crate. That supply crate. That's gonna give us a little bit of an edge, hopefully. And I do mean hopefully. A lot of these crates end up being absolutely worthless. This is why I came up with this specific farming route. We have... I'm gonna grab the superior metal axe because why not? There's no points there, there's no grenades there, there's no molotovs there. There's nothing useful there. We are full of medkits as well. We have 3 of them. And now we're hoping to trigger this horde. I'm gonna plant a napalm on them just cause. And then we're gonna head to our first cheese spot that we are going to abuse. This house here is on fire, and I do mean on fire. This is one of the classic cheese spots for hordes that most people don't know about. It's one of the earliest cheese spots ever found, but I don't know why nobody ever uses this one. I'm looking to shoot out a couple of shots while these guys are clumping up. Now we're gonna plant this Kentucky Fried Swarmer farm upcoming. I'm gonna burn out this nest as well. Oh wait, it's already burning. It's all good. And I'm gonna drop a couple of grenades here just to clean them up nicely. Where are they? There they are. Use the survival vision whenever you can to get a better grasp at them. And there's still so many of them. Holy flip. We got the best side quest possible as well for this. It's like 40 swarmers killed with any weapon. That's the easiest thing to do because napalm counts, bombs count, rifles count, everything counts. It's so good. Now, do we have any crates nearby? We have 2. I'm hoping to grab this one and the other one in the next 1 minute and 30 seconds. This will allow me to stack up the horde as well. Amazing if we can manage it. If we can't, it's fine. We'll trigger the horde with the timer and then go for the next one. Boom, crate, grab it. Absolutely useless crate again. Happens all the time in this mode. You get absolutely nothing from these crates. But that's the thing about these roguelike modes in general. Now, onwards to... Oh, snap, we have the runners. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem. I'm hoping to get through here ASAP. And no, it's not happening. I'm gonna use my trusty superior axe. Picking it up came in nice and handy. I don't know where the horde spawned, and I don't want to know. If it spawned in my face, I'll be a little bit angry. But I hope not. So the next crate is here. Boom. We have the flamethrower, ammunition. Okay, let's try out the flamethrower. I have never basically tried this. I think I tried it once and I blew myself up. A ridiculous thing. But we are now looking to stack up the horde. I still have no clue where it is. Oh, it's there. It's there. I saw it. Now we're gonna drive our bike straight up here. Start hitting the grenades, molotovs, everything in. We don't have any grenades though, but we still have napalm. Lots and lots of it. I'm hoping to bomb them. And this round is quite easy. 500,000 points. It's not gonna be a problem. Let's try... Ooh, there's a health cocktail. And flamethrower is in the house. And it's completely useless. Okay, luckily we got our 500,000 points. Luckily we got it. Now, off to the next map. It's the Lost Lake. Sadly, we don't have the next negative perk ready, but we have lots and lots of farming to do in the Sawmill side. Now over here, it's gonna be a little bit of different strategy, as we're looking to destroy most of these small little hordes as soon as possible and head towards the bike. It's similar to the Belknap route because we want to get those napalm materials for the Sawmill horde. Man, these guys are so spread out all the time. I'm looking to stack them up nicely. Here we go. Boom. I almost self-executed myself, but it's fine. Here's the last one. We're gonna take care of this using the MWS that we're given. Boom. Now, we have a crate here which we're going to pick up. Then we're gonna head down to Sawmill to cause absolute mayhem there. We need to rack up 750,000 points as soon as possible to progress to the next map. Okay, we got this Chicago chopper. That is absolutely magnificent pickup. We are 28 minutes into the run. We are on the third map. This is decent pace, as far as I can see. Now we are going to drive through here. Hopefully it will turn out nicely. And obviously I'm gonna hit a wall or a truck. And wow, those runners tend to hunt me down like crazy. Now, boom, we are triggering the next side quest, which is the worst side quest ever that we could have gotten. Craft that napalm, because we're off against around 500 swarmers here. Drop a napalm there. The second one will be dropped here as soon as they clump up, as it will also trigger the barrel, hopefully. But it doesn't matter that much. We're looking to stack napalm here a lot and shoot a little bit, I guess. Again, a reminder here is that we do not have the challenge mode patches unlocked. So we will not have extra penetration for the machine guns, every kind of guns possible. But we're still gonna do massive amounts of damage here, racking up points like crazy. Now I'm gonna start using the grenades as well. We are at 341,000 points. And this Horde still has plenty more to give us. Whoa. And they're flanking us like crazy. Where is it? We have a couple of Molotovs left. We have a couple of things left. To throw. Okay, now we're off to shooting only. We have nothing else left here which we can abuse for farming. We could use the natural explosives here, but since I'm in such a tight place, I don't think I can go to them. There's a barrel over there that I could theoretically use. Let's see if we can drag them all the way there. This negative healing perk is already showing its fangs, bearing its fangs. And there's so much of that Horde. There's so much of that Horde. Holy flip. A little bit of kills in. What am I missing? I'm missing just about everything in order to do more damage. Maybe, just maybe, I could melee these guys. And again, a reminder, if you ever get stuck inside of a Horde, just roll through. I need to look for some ammo. Where the heck are the barrels? I should have some barrels somewhere. This Horde is almost toast. Ammo, 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 ammo. A medkit, that's also helpful. We have a crate there. Really, theoretically, I could grab that one. Oh, it's inside. It's inside there. How hard is it to find ammo in this mode? This is going downhill real fast. And I do mean real fast. I did not expect this kind of a blunder coming in. But this is fine. This is fine. Ammo. We got it. Now we can shoot those headshots. Not the best gun to do headshots with, but at least we can complete the side quests. Try to get a refresher on the napalm and some extra ammo as soon as possible. And to complete the horde, finally. Next horde is in 2 minutes. I'm gonna go grab my bike and trigger the next one after it. We have Sherman's camp, which is a pretty nice horde to trigger. Hopefully we can rack up our headshots from there and then get that sweet little amount of medkits and other things. Maybe I have a health cocktail. No, I don't. Again, a little bit of a blunder here, but it's fine. We are 36 minutes into the challenge. Can we do it? Sarah's cast rank under an hour. Crazy. This is the Lost Lake camp. Okay. In this darkness, it's pretty difficult to drive around, to navigate yourself. The new Remastered is looking hella sick on the darkness side. I have brightened it up for you guys to look at, but holy heck, does it look different. Headshots, I need them. I need those headshots ASAP. Side job complete. Nice. We're gonna grab the napalm. We got our health also full automatically thanks to the side quest getting done. And now we're looking to rinse and repeat what we did at the Sawmill. Boom. Okay. Avoid all action. Okay, all good. We're at 750,000. We're gonna get a lot out of this. I'm hoping to farm this up even further. Because we have the perks available to us, which are raising our score a lot. I don't have any napalm, which is kind of sad. Let's see if we can gather up some resources to make some napalm here. Growler, rag, ammo. Is there any polystyrene here? And other good stuff. That side quest would be amazing to get done. Let's see, where to? Over here, there's some scrap. Do we have Molotovs here? No. Box of nails. More ammo. Oh well, time to rack it up. We're gonna get that sweet mill out of it. And we're 39 minutes done with this action here. Wish I would have any grenades. I have pipe bombs. Pipe bombs are nice. Whoa. Okay. I'm thinking we're done with this challenge now. For this one. The Lost Lake one. Now, we still have not gotten any more negative perks, so we're gonna ride out on Crater Lake, and I'm gonna show you the farmhouse over there, which we're gonna abuse. Gonna run straight through here, plant this proximity bomb here, and boom, done. The first wave has been clapped. I don't know where's the second one. Okay, it's here. Gather them all nicely up. Plant the bomb. Done. And again with the MWS. And there's the last wave. We're gonna use a proximity bomb, proximity mine here. Done. Side quest is done. We're gonna take that Nero box here. Whoa. This is a little bit problematic. So we're gonna quit to the main menu, go back. This is one of the glitches that you will see in the game, in the remaster right now. Right as I'm building this weird video. The solution to solving that is to just quit to the main menu, reload the whole thing, and continue. Where's that Horde at? Okay, there it is. Now I'm going here. Grab that crate. Let's see what are we getting out of it. There's some criers next to it, sadly, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. A couple of criers never hurt anyone. And we're getting the RPD. Nice. That's a solid pickup over there. Craft those Molotovs. And I do mean napalm Molotovs. As we're gonna need a lot of them. Here comes the pain. Here comes the pain train. But it's a nice pain train because there's so much farm there that you can't even imagine. Where is it? Over here. We're gonna go for it. If you haven't realized by now what we're going to do, we're gonna trigger the next horde. And luckily for us, we got the perfect thing in order to do it. I'm gonna start up with the grenades. The Horde is just below here. There they are. And we're gonna get that 800,000 points real fast. And I do mean real fast. And once we have the perfect opportunity to, you know, expand our endeavors, we're gonna grab the exploding swarmers. Whoa. More napalm is always the solution. Like Corey said, Weaver's Molotov, it works. Boom, boom, boom. We have spent 3 minutes on this map and we're already looking at 500,042 points. Or 542,000 points. It's insane amount of points. And these guys are not stopping. What else can I do? I have nothing else to throw at them. Literally out of everything. The only thing I could do is to shoot at them. Which is not gonna work. Because this horde, it's big. And I do mean it's big. Again, with the melee kills spec, not really interested in doing that. But we're looking to stack up those points as much as we can. Here we go. We're done with Sarah's gas tank, by the way. We have it in 49 minutes. Pretty good run. Pretty good run. Sarah's gift is earned. I'm on top of the world. Trophy is earned. Now you might be wondering, what's next? Well, the first phase is done. We have the Sarah's gas tank, and we could keep on going with the Horde assault. And I'm gonna continue doing it because I need to show you a little bit of something. How to get the rest of the phases done as soon as possible. Again, we're starting off with a little bit of bombing action. Clean up the stragglers with the SMP-9 and off to the next wave. And there's the last, folks. Here we go, here we go. Gonna use the same farming route for this one. And after this is done, we will be level 9 and then the fun will start. And I do mean fun, because we're going to unlock the exploding swarmers, and that is the real part of the so-called speed leveling here. This run is going way better than I expected, to be honest. But we ran into a problem. We have the rock volley, which is, or knock volley. It's a really weird gun. I will show you how it works. Just cause we got it. I could have gotten the points, but it doesn't matter anyway. We're gonna go back to the little bear lake near checkpoint. The rest of your runs will look precisely regular. Like, there's no variation in between them. Even if you don't have the challenge patches unlocked. You're gonna go drive through Horde locations, shoot them up with the, and I do mean with the explosive swarmers. It's one of the easiest ways how to get this Horde assault done in a matter of hours. On PC, I did it in around 4 hours or something like that. But currently I'm trying to show you that the same strategies apply to the PlayStation version as well. We have triggered the Horde, and we are looking to stack these lads up. They're coming from that angle. I don't want to get surrounded fully, so I'm gonna trigger them from here. Boom, another Horde fight, and we're looking to do the most out of it. And this gun, it sucks ass. Yeah, the Cascade maps are the most boring to level up, I would say, because rest of them will be so much easier. So much easier even, one would say. You don't even need to cheese them too much. I don't understand what's the point of this gun, but if they added it in, it should have a point. Now I'm gonna use a proximity mine to blast the rest, because I'm lazy and I don't want to wait for them. So there's like 3 crates here. I'm gonna unlock as many as I can out of them. Hopefully we'll get something useful for the main weapon. One of them is here. Boom. And we get the Sheriff, score boost, and kerosene. We're gonna go for the score boost. Screw it. I don't know if I can unlock this one. It's inside. Let's see if the text for the last one is green. Where is it? Should be here, right? Should be in the middle of the lake, I think. And it doesn't show the text, sadly. How much napalm do I have? Enough. We can stack and do the next horde. As we do have 2 negative perks on, we can farm a lot of points. We get around 40% extra points from doing any kind of runs currently. 25 swarmers killed using any weapon. Easiest thing ever. We're gonna go here. Oh. And stack the Horde nicely. And I drove into a rock. Amazing. I seem to do it all the time. To be honest, the foliage was hiding the rock. What the heck? That runner. Molotov. Okay, one of the hordes is done. The second one is coming. Bend 150. This game hates me. Done. Half done with this one. Half done with this one. What do we have here? Death Train Horde. Screw that. We're gonna go for the same route as last time. Grab the supply crate. Hopefully we'll have a decent side quest as well coming in. Would be absolutely banging. And we got it. We got open a supply box side quest. I did run some test runs on this. And the fastest way to get level 9, which is for the explosive swarmers, you still need to play an hour of it, even though you're rushing through, like you're trying to stack up points like crazy. So I found out that it's way smarter to just go for the Sarah's cast tank if you are interested in just that. So I designed the idea over to show you guys that, hey, this is the better solution. There's the Horde. That was not ideal. Now that we are level 9, we are going crazy on this. Nice. That last grenade also hit. We got the level 9, and now we can start farming this Horde assault mode like crazy. We are still keeping the compulsive reloader. We are still keeping the slow healing because we need something to negate out those things called the explosive swarmers. It reduces your score multiplier by 15%, and it does this. Now the only goal to do... Okay, I shouldn't have reloaded, but it's fine. I'm not gonna attack that one. It's too close. It's way too close. What we are trying to do here... Okay, luckily the bike hitting does not count. What we're trying to do here is we're going to take on hordes. Again, keep on doing the same thing that you did before. So we're gonna trigger it. Start blasting. Where's the horde? It didn't trigger? Okay. Because the tutorial hordes are still up. That's why, I guess. Keep your distance and only shoot when you have enough distance. Because otherwise you're gonna be blowing yourself up like that. Boom. And this is what you want to do with this horde. We're out of ammo. And we got the worst quest for this. Let's try to get a better gun, or at least some ammo from somewhere. Is there a crate there? Yes, there is. Ideally, you would want MG55 that has a nice stopping power, and then you could theoretically farm endlessly the points in multiple different places. I think the highest I went was like around 40 million points or something like that. It's absolutely nuts. Where's that horde? Ah, it doesn't matter. We don't need it anyway. We need next horde. We need the next horde. Looking to rinse and repeat this strategy over and over again until we get the points that we need. Then we're gonna climb to the next map and we're gonna go through all of this mode. There is another option how to do this, and the other option is to keep on farming until you have the maximum XP, and then you just trigger ultimate horde on every map. I would advise against it, but at the same time it's so easy to do the final rep then, or the final reputations then. I'm gonna go through here. Have a couple of grenades. Oof, jeez. Have a couple of them. Oh, ammo. Nice. Exactly what I needed. Come on. Get the heck out of my face. And the next horde is there. it is. And this is how easy it is to farm this mode now. Done with the points. Off to the next map. Off to the next map. Whew. On the Lost Lake, you already know where to go. It's the Sawmill, then the Sherman's camp. There's plenty of more hordes that you can hunt if you run out of points. But the basics are still the same. This is how you get... This is how you bring the bacon home. Let's say it like that. Again, I don't care for any of the tutorial hordes. I'm just gonna go straight for the Sawmill. The tutorial horde should despawn on its own, so it's fine. Yep, it's despawning. Now, as long as we don't pressure bike, we should be golden to go farming in the Sawmill. Sawmill has been triggered. We're gonna start shooting into that mush. Whoops. Blew myself up. That's one of the problems with this strategy. You will blow yourself up over and over again. But it's fine. You're getting levels. You're getting negative perks that you can apply. And theoretically, if you want, you could grab at some point the infinite ammo upgrade, which means that you can just keep on sitting in one spot and blasting those hordes over and over again. Now I hope to make this 900k run done, 900k run done ASAP. There's a couple of other spots that you could theoretically go for, and one of them is the Metolius Lava Cave horde. It's a pretty decent horde to get. And it's right this way. This horde has a natural choke spot that you can abuse, which is the cave's entrance. similar to the one in the Crater Lake. Here we go, running away. And the Horde is down. Also get the supply crate from here. Hopefully we'll get something useful. A flamethrower. Exactly not what I needed. Flamethrower and explosive swarmers seems like a bad combo to me. No matter how I look at it. Where's the next supply crate? Over here. Why the heck not? Okay, MG45. We hit the jackpot. It doesn't matter either way, because we are almost done with the points that we need. I have an idea how to poke this horde. We're gonna trigger it. Now it's coming from somewhere. I assume there. Yeah, there they are. And more of them are coming from there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this river to have a protective barrier against this horde, and then I'll just blast them. And we have our target number of points. We can just end this round. Whew. Last is the Crater Lake. We're gonna ride out, and you know where we are going already. We are looking to do that horde that we visited before. Time to melt our PlayStation. I totally drove off to the wrong side. Again, this darkness is confusing me a little. Not still used to this wholly. And you might want to grab a decent weapon before attempting these hordes, but it doesn't matter that much. Once you hit reputation level 2, you will get the saddlebags upgrade. Oops. I'll end it with that. It's past midnight here, and thanks for watching.